Okay, now whether you're talking to a friend, having a business meeting, or taking an online English lesson, there will be times when you don't hear what the other person says. How should you ask them to repeat themselves? Unfortunately, some people, I don't say most people, the minority of them use the old-fashioned way like pardon, or kind of aggressive way like excuse me. To help you out, I have made a list of 10 useful expressions that you can use to naturally ask people to repeat themselves. Let's go. First one, sorry. You might hear native speakers say what all the time. However, it takes a lot of skills to say what without sounding rude, so we don't recommend it. Luckily, there's another short expression you can use which sounds a lot better. Sorry. You can think of this as a short version of sorry, what did you say? For example, your order comes out to for $50. Sorry, for $50. So the next time you need someone to repeat themselves, just say sorry. It's simpler and more common in English conversations these days. Just to make sure to raise your intonation at the end of the word, as you would when asking a question. Sorry, not sorry. It's like you're apologizing, so ask sorry. Second one, say that again. Another easy phrase you can use to ask for repetition is say that again. This is a shortened version of could you say that again? And you can also replace that with another word. For example, say that last part again. Say your name again. I just want to make sure I know how it's pronounced. However, you should know that say that again is best used in casual conversations. With people you're not close with, it's safer to go with one of these longer versions. Sorry, could you say that again, please? Would you mind say that again? Third one, what was that? What was that? Is like what, but less blunt. It means what was the thing you just said? To sound even more polite, you can say, sorry, what was that? Fourth one, what did you just say? Or simply, what did you say? These two expressions are also useful expressions that you can use to ask people to repeat themselves. Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear. Or I'm sorry, what did you just say? There was some noise in the background. And again, make sure to say this with a friendly tone of voice so you don't accidentally sound aggressive. Fifth one, what? Another alternative to what is to first repeat part of the other person said and then just say what. Let me give you an example. I'm trying to learn Python. You're trying to learn what? Python. It's a programming language. You can also use another question word like when, where, and who in this way. You're going where this afternoon? She's talking to who right now? Sixth one, I didn't get that. I didn't get that is another way to say I didn't hear what you said. I'm afraid I didn't get that. Sorry, I didn't get the last bit. Say that again. If you don't understand why get means here, think about it like this. If your friend mails you a birthday present, they might call you a few days later to ask, have you gotten it yet? Well, as we all know, packages sometimes get lost in the mail instead of arriving at your doorstep. Similarly, the word that someone else says don't always reach your ear. That's why English speakers say, I didn't get that. Number 7, I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that is another way to say I didn't get that. To get an idea of why catch is used, imagine someone threw some words at you and you didn't catch them with your ear. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that last part. The 8th one, I missed that. This is another way to say that you didn't hear something. For example, would you mind repeating yourself? I missed the last part. Sorry, I missed that. 9th one, I'm not sure I heard correctly. Instead of saying I didn't hear you, you can also say that you aren't sure if you heard the person correctly. This is also a phrase you can use in more formal situations. I'm not sure I heard correctly. Could you repeat the question, please? I'm not sure I heard the last part correctly. You were saying that he wanted to quit his job? And the last one, could you tell me again? Sometimes you need people to repeat something that's said earlier in the conversations. In that case, you can use could you tell me again? Okay, let me give you some examples. Could you tell me again why you chose to move to Germany? I know you already mentioned this, but could you tell me again how they met? For further clarification, and if you don't understand yet how to ask people to repeat themselves, here you go. Sometimes you ask someone to repeat themselves but still fail to understand them. Here are some expressions you can use in this situation. Sorry, one more time please. Sorry, I missed that again. Could you repeat that one more time please? I'm so sorry, the noise is making it difficult for me to hear you. Could you say that again? Clearly, I need to get my ears checked. Would you mind repeating that for me one last time? And just remember, the more conversation practice you get, the less you will need to ask people to repeat themselves. So join and love spelling and boost your English conversation skills you want.